Okay. Okay. Make sure that goes out. Yay. Okay. On. Okay. Come on. No, there we go. It's been so long since I played this. I did miss this game. Come on. There we go. Come on. I know you load better than that. There we go. Okay, so where the fuck did we leave off? Why the hell is somebody called Social Media's Designer following me on Twitter? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Get to the Swarm Queen. Oh, right. Did I not... Wait, no, I did that, didn't I? Yeah, I have the wand, so I've already done the Swarm Queen thing. So yeah, so that's finished. Banner of the Citadel, Concentration. I have done that. Dragon's Fate. I have that. More than nothing. Solve riddles of the nameless ruins. Do that on my own time while the wood burns. Okay, that opening. I have 9 fireballs. Jesus Christ. These are all my tail stuff. Change shape. Let's move that over there. I don't need that much. I own my Kitsune heritage. Yeah, let's keep all that. Let's keep those for now. Did Lepers Smile? Underground hideout, inconspicuous camp, Haven's Edge, nameless room, primitive altar. Conspicuous camp. Let's check this out.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah. Take the Elven.
I know the way. I know what to do.
The aged kobold sitting by the small campfire greets you with an amicable gesture. He doesn't reach for his weapon or hiss threateningly. All in all, his behavior is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes look quite unusual too. Not many kobolds opt for human clothing, nor do they adorn their possessions with spikes or scales.
Greetings. My name is Krenuk. I'm all alone here, so you may safely come closer.
He speaks smoothly without the usual kobold hissing. Moving slightly aside, the kobold points to the carcass of a small animal on a stick roasting over the fire.
Dinner will be ready soon.
Whoa! Oh, that's her.
Whoa, I've never met a talking lizard before. Well, back in the River City, we had a real dragon. Are you a dragon too? Can you turn big? You flatter me, young lady. Many of my fellows would give up anything to become dragons. Some even entertain themselves with fantasies of already being such. But I'm proud to be what I am, a kobold. Nothing more, nothing less.
Kobolds are a rather courteous lot, it would seem. I never expected to receive an invitation to dinner from one of your kind. As a guest rather than a dish, that is.
I didn't exactly invite you, Count. My invitation was addressed to the commander, but sit down, help yourself. Beyond the walls of your fancy mansion, you'll find surprises far more unusual than my humble self.
Who are you?
As I've already mentioned, my name is Krenuk, at your service.
The kobold offers a short bow, an unusual gesture for one of his kind to make. As a rule, kobolds do not express their respect to anyone other than dragons.
I am a traveler and a friend to the crusade. I can be your friend too, if you are tolerant towards kobolds.
I am tolerant to anyone who is nice. Be nice to nice. Krenuk alters the word tolerant with shocking ease, as if he is something other than the narrow-minded and savage subterranean beast you expect him to be. Kobolds are infamous for worshipping dragons and despising all other races, and few of them would even understand the concept of tolerance, let alone subscribe to it. That is closed-minded thinking. The Crusade has many unusual friends, but even I haven't met anyone like you before. I'll be glad to see a kobold in our ranks. Sile smiles amiably.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I have no intention of marching within the Crusader ranks. Still, I hope that my humble assistance will be of use to you.
Wait, what did you just say? Tolerant? Are you sure you're a kobold?
Ah, so you saw through my disguise. Krenuk tried to mislead you with sweet words and then ambush you.
The kobold utters a low hiss, which then morphs into an amused chuckle.
Of course I'm a kobold. Trust me, you are not the first to be shocked after hearing me speak and realize that I am not going to rob or kill you. I'm lucky. If representative of other races want to be seen as intellectuals or decent conversationalists, they have to read a lot of books, refine their manners, possess a passing knowledge of classical theater, and douse themselves in fine perfume. Whereas my case, all I have to do is not lunge at you with a spear or hiss every other word.
What is it? Was it you who left me that note? The kobold shrugs.
Of course. Who else could it be? I wanted to make sure you were interested in the information that I can provide.
What are you cooking?
Judging by its ears and hind legs, it's a hare.
The kobold casts a dubious glance at the animal's mouth, which boasts a set of huge teeth.
Or maybe it's a tiger. Depends on your point of view, I suppose.
Don't try and be cute, kobold. It doesn't suit you.
You ninny. I'm as charming as they come.
What do you want from me?
I want nothing from you. I'm asking for nothing. I'm simply offering help. I sympathize with your cause, so I would like to provide whatever support I can from time to time. Does that work for you?
The kobold stops and looks at you expectantly. How exactly can you help me? What are you offering?
With advice, mostly. Throughout my life, I've seen a lot, and a piece of timely advice can be extremely valuable, don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is a kobold, the merits are not so obvious, but you're in luck. This kobold right here has extensive knowledge of a variety of matters you may find useful someday.
After some thought, he nods towards the campfire.
One more thing I have to offer is this hair, after it's cooked.
How do you know so much about demons? Krenuk gives you a long and heavy look.
I've had some experience with them. I don't want to get into the details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short and not even hostile encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years.
What's the catch?
No catch. I am acting for wholly altruistic reasons, but my motives are something I'd rather not reveal.
Krenuk turns his face to you and his wrinkles become more visible in the glow of the fire.
We just met 5 minutes ago. Don't you think it's a little too early to expect complete candor just yet? As I've already told you, I am a friend of the Crusade. You can choose to trust me, or you can leave. I offer help, and I ask for nothing in return. So the question is simple. Will you accept the claw of friendship from a stranger? Or will you distrust stronger than your need for help?
Thank you. We would appreciate any help. Krenuk nods agreeably.
Then we have a deal. You won't regret your decision. Just drop by my camp every now and then so we can have a word. Perhaps I'll be able to give you some useful tips.
Pulling out a small knife, the traveler carefully cuts 2 strips of meat from the roasted hare. He throws one into his toothy maw while graciously offering the other to you.
A strange animal, for sure. But it seems edible. The energies of the world wound mask everything in illusion. Harmless-looking animals try to eat you for dinner. Dangerous paths appear to be straight roads. And your enemies. Sometimes your enemies can look like your friends.
Krenuk squints and looks deeply into your eyes.
Have you ever been in a situation like this? First you think a person is your friend and ally, but then the scales fall from your eyes and you realize they are actually your sworn enemy. So you catch this person and you tie them up and you start thinking, how should you treat them now? Like your enemy? Like your former friend? It's hard to decide. What would you do if one of your friends turned out to be a traitor?
This is a good question. Those who have lost their way must be saved. We need to help them return to the path of righteousness.
Did some cleric tell you that?
And have you ever seen even one of those who returned to the path of righteousness?
Stop listening to others and use your head.
We're not talking about children here.
The decision to collaborate with demons is a little different from yanking on a family's cattails. To make such a decision, a person would have to be a truly vile scumbag. Oh, and just where do you people get this beautiful naivete from?
Something in Crinkle's voice sounds merciless, like cold steel.
If you catch a traitor, grab them, shake them till they spill everything they know. Some need to be tortured, others will crack if you threaten their family or bribe them with promises of mercy and gold. Wring the traitor dry, like a rag mop, and think about war, not about ethics. At least, that's what smart people write in books.
The fervor fades from the kobold's voice, but subtly glints still flicker in his eyes. You got really worked up there.
Who? Me? Not at all. You say that like you're an expert on kobolds, as if you can inute our deepest feelings and emotions.
I mean, I guess you're right. What matters most is doing what's best for the cause. The kobold shakes his head, pretending not to care.
Maybe I am right, maybe I am wrong. I was just sharing my opinion. Then again, if we were discussing traitors, it's fortunate that betrayal is not reserved for mortals alone. Demons stab each other in the back far more frequently. The rumor is that there are at least 2 demon stashes within Dresden, filled with arms and supplies that were stolen by Descari from Baphamites, and vice versa. One of them is near the entrance to the fortress, while another lies by the entrance to the citadel.
Oh, that is valuable information.
Of course it is. I wouldn't waste your time.
Cracking his knuckles, Krenuk gives you an inquisitive look.
I hope that when the time comes for you to make real decisions instead of hypothetical ones, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. I've seen it happen before. I lived through something like that. My tribe suffered a disaster caused by one bad choice. Can you even imagine?
Kobold squints sadly, his shoulders slumping a bit. With a sigh, he begins to talk.
I don't like telling the story, but it must be useful for you to know it. Perhaps it will serve as a warning.
Will you tell me the story? Krenuk clears his throat and starts taking on a sonorous voice that reveals his experience as a bard.
I was born into the mighty and proud tribe of the Night Ruby. Our caves were vast, our mine shafts were rich in quartz and metals, and our underground lakes were brimming with fish. And of course, we had plenty of slaves. The Night Ruby was a model of kobold society. It was a tight-knit, greedy, and aggressive tribe that intimidated even a few of the nearby human settlements. But there was a flaw underlying our power. Once, long ago, a leader of our tribe signed a pact with devils, promising them the soul of every tribe member in exchange for help and prosperity. Since then, every new All-Watcher had to agree to the pact, and the power of the tribe grew, as did the number of lost souls. It was like that until our leader, Urmak, came to power. She was a principal and proud elder who didn't want to bend the knee to hell, so she refused to sign the pact. And all kinds of calamities befell our tribe. The tribe was attacked by its neighbors at the devil's instigation. Epidemics broke out, and then our slaves rebelled. They came after their former masters in the dead of night. Our clutches of eggs were ravaged, our altars were desecrated, and our warriors were slain in their burrows. The slaves paid us in full for our cruelty and arrogance. They hunted us, chased us down through the caves and mine shafts, level by level. When we were finally left alone, we had no idea where we were. All we saw around us was darkness, and lurking in that darkness were bloodthirsty and dangerous predators.
After raising his voice dramatically, Crinkle suddenly stops, then adds with a teasing smile. I think this moment is enough of a cliffhanger to stop here. Have you heard about my unusual powers? I've heard you're either extremely lucky or quite the opposite. You've survived the massacre of Kennebress just to spearhead a new suicide mission. On the other hand, you survived then, and most likely you will survive now. Good luck on this noble endeavor. I'd like to know more about you. I'm flattered, but what's so special about me? I've never accomplished any feats in the battlefield, and I don't know any special crafts. And I don't even belong to an exotic species. I don't have the slightest idea what you find so interesting about me. Why'd you decide to come here to the World Wound? I just don't like it when the residents of the lower planes get involved in the lives of mortals. I firmly believe that we don't need advisors to help us handle our own affairs. And we need overlords even less. You're different from other kobolds. So you're expecting this stupid kobold to praise dragons and boast about his exploits? Crinkle grins mischievously. My life has given me many opportunities to communicate with beings from other races, so I found a common language with them. What do you do? I'm a traveling bard, and I can already foresee your next question. How does a bard, who also happens to be a kobold, manage to earn a living? All the civilized races of Avestan know that when you encounter a kobold, the best course of action is to smash its skull, trample it with a horse, and then burn the remains, just in case. Well, the prejudice that civilized people have regarding my kind is quite understandable. Our infamy as robbers and murderers is more than deserved, so just imagine the spectacle in any tavern when an articulate kobold in decent clothes shows up offering to share a story or two for a few coins and a mug of ale. I assure you, no matter how big of a deal you are here, if we drop by any tavern in Andorra, all eyes will be on me. I'm an exotic oddity. I have no more questions. I'd like to hear the stories of your travels. No, I already heard that one. Question about demons. My humble knowledge is at your disposal. What is the demon's main weakness? It's a fact that they are hostages to their own nature. And by their nature, demons are just a bunch of mad apes. A grotesque parody of ordinary chaos. You don't need a bunch of apes angry. Or you don't need to make a bunch of apes angry. You just give one of them a banana and arm the other with a stick. They'll kill each other without your direct intervention. How do you know so much about demons? Krenuk gives you a long and heavy look. I've had some experience with them. I don't want to get into the details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short and not even hostile encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. Do you know anything about the wounds inflicted by demons that first appear, then disappear, then reappear again? Do I need to resort to platitudes such as the weirdest tricks can be expected from demons, or can I just skip that part? I never heard anything like what you're describing, but new sorts of nasty stuff appear in the World Wound every day. However, if we think about it some more, don't you think that this wound doesn't cause enough trouble to be something the demons did to you on purpose? When you're hit by the magic of the abyss, you know instantly that death is coming your way, and fast. Everything is clear to me now.
That's a bold statement.
I have to go.
Good luck. I believe you'll need it.
Yeah!
Follow my lead.
Okay. That was not a bad area. So... Failed to sneak past enemies.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Oh god, what the fuck is that? Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Who's going? You. Extra attack.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You. Battle spirit.
I'll cut you wide open.
I get to go. Scorching ray.
T.
Ow! Jesus Christ! She has 25 AC! How? God damn it. Lightning. No, not lightning bolt. Scorching ray. Damn it. Okay, channel positive energy. There. Yeah.
Take you!
You won't survive me.
The spirits demand your blood.
Are you fucking kidding me? It got 2 attacks of opportunity. What the fuck? That's not supposed to happen. Just throw a snowball at you. Nice. Ow! I got knocked. Oh god. It's a... Why? Burning arc. Why are you doing so little damage?
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Endure this!
Oh my god, you missed twice?
You are today's sacrifice. Go for their hearts.
Oh my god.
This pain is excruciating.
Oh my god, really? Come on! Oh my god.
Into the fray!
There we go. Give me that extra attack.
Make every strike count.
Oh my god. You missed every attack? What? No, just skip.
So this is how it feels.
the light take you.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Why does nobody hit?
Am I at my limit?
What the fuck? There we go. Jesus Christ.
Missed me already.
A bright future awaits us.
Okay.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
I don't have greater restoration. Jesus Christ.
As it should be.
I welcome your company.
Is that masterwork? Yes, grab it.
That is not far.
That hurt. Why are you going down there? Shit. Oh, they're dead. Yep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh well, I needed them out anyways. I wasn't trying to keep those. Let's save game. Stream 1. Okay. Cover. Archers. R.O.P. Self. Ow. Ah, he was at 69. Ow. Stop. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. All but one of them. Okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Cultists protected their caravan of valuable supplies to the death, but the Crusaders prevailed. It seems that the demon worshippers plundered the Sanctorian ruins. Financial points 1,500. Not bad. I have all these places. Okay. Save. Yeah, rest. Plus 12, plus 8. Yeah. Begin resting. Maybe if you pray to Iomedae even just once, a miracle will happen. How do you know it won't? If you think I begin to pray, Iomedae herself will be so astonished she will descend from heaven to find out what calamity has occurred. Probably. Rest for 9 hours. Okay, what's at Haven's Edge? Oh! This place? Oh, yeah, okay, this place. Save. Stream one.
My not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. Therefore, a speech it is.
Yay! Woo! Speech!
The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live a sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader.
Huh.
Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin?
Hot.
They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become
Is that how you
Navasu.
pronounce that?
I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul.
I'm all for it.
You, my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
Who just threw a glass? What the fuck? How interesting. Inquisitor Lotor whispers in your ear from behind. Did you find anything interesting? Nothing, really. I just took note of a few things. I attempted to find out whether anything unusual or mysterious has happened to the Count over the last 10 years. During my conversations with his acquaintances, 2 people noted that he never speaks of the revered Nestrin, the priest of Iomedae who was his guardian and tutor, Yet he just mentioned Nestrin in his speech, whatever that might mean. I don't remember most of the people's voices, so I'm just going with whatever I feel like. You told me that you tried to find out if anything odd had happened to Darren over the last 10 years. Some of his servants complained about strange occurrences in the house, like objects moving by themselves or candles going out. Of course, that could simply be a figment of their imagination. It is also very well known that the Count often invites various spellcasters to entertain him and encourages them to use their magic in mischievous ways. Particularly, the whole Mendev knows the story about the 3 drunk wizards and the teleportation race across the roofs of Kenebres after a party at the Count's house. What I'm trying to say here is that any fluctuations in residual magic at his house are not at all surprising. There was the matter of the abduction, however. A gang of bandits kidnapped the Count hoping for a ransom, but the only reward they got was death. Afterward, the Count told everybody that he had hired the bandits himself as a joke. The other mercenary squad that freed him and executed the bandits was also in on his employ. Nobody really wanted to delve too deep into that case after confirming the identities of those wretched cutthroats. But there was one disturbing fact about it all. And I don't mean the Count's bizarre idea of fun. The mercenaries who supposedly freed him had also cut off the bandits' heads after they had already killed them. My companions have been finding severed heads among their belongings recently. Strangely, things like this weren't a problem before Darren joined the party. What? This is an alarming coincidence. Now we have another reason to conduct an investigation. It is crucial we find out what exactly happened at that tragic feast. What do you need me to do, Inquisitor? Now that's the hardest part. I need to dive deep into the past of this place, which requires casting several different spells over some time. It would be very convenient for me if nobody interrupted the process, especially the Count himself. I don't think he remembers my face, but it's... Yo, little brownie, what's up? I don't think he remembers my face, but a suspicious stranger casting unknown spells might attract his attention. All in all, what I want you to do is distract the master of the house. Right now he's playing host in the very place I'd like to start with. How are you doing? I understand. Good luck. Come back to me when the Count leaves. I'll tell you everything I managed to find out and maybe even show you something. How are you doing, little brownie? Let's see, drunk noble. Collect all the loot, all the alcohol. I'm doing good. Got out of work, decided to play some more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Lan, what's up? So you've somehow landed at the party of a royal brat. Go figure. You never know when or if you'll get another chance to rest and have some fun during wartime. I'd rather take my chances while I can. Okay, let's, Camelia. Hello. I adore the estate. So much beauty, so many quiet nooks. Darren. Darren, who has been watching the guests with an unreadable expression, turns his head to you and says in a casual tone, like he's continuing a conversation that was interrupted. I have always considered myself an atheist. Aesthete. What? not a hero. When doomsday comes, I thought I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine, sit in the front row, and just watch the world burn. Playing the violin was always also an option. Now I'll be damned if I know how I ended up in the Fifth Crusade. How did I become a companion of a hero chosen by Iomide? Sometimes the most casual occurrences dictate our fate's course. I'm afraid that's not always the case. Sometimes it's dictated by alien but wholly deliberate forces. Tell me more about Haven's Edge. This estate was once a truly beautiful sight, with a lush gardens and placid ponds. Dayron smiles briefly. It's a genuine smile, quite different from his usual half-smirk. The house itself is not that large, however. The land was part of the border region even before the World Wound. My ancestors took that into account when laying the foundations. The larger the mansion, the harder it is to defend. I'd gladly give you a tour, but I'm afraid there's not much to see here. I didn't have time, so my servants only managed to clean up this yard. The Great Hall and a couple of rooms, there's nothing interesting about them, except perhaps for the magical firefighting system powered by water elementals. I'm not sure it's still functioning, though. Magical firefighting system? You're going on lockdown again? That kind of sucks, but at the same time, hopefully it'll actually, do something. So why'd you really decide to throw a party at the scene of such tragedy? What's the school's farce all about? Darren freezes. What an odd feeling. It's like I had been lying under the sun on a particular meadow in full bloom, and then you barged in to pour a bucket of ice-cold water all over me. Is this how you treat people who invite you to their celebrations? No, you don't have to answer. I could come up with a polite excuse, but I'd much rather match your courteous manners and put it bluntly, I do not wish to continue this conversation. Thank you for ruining my mood. I shall retire to my chambers for a time. The Count gives you a poignantly formal bow and leaves. Sorry. I see that you did your part, Commander. Thank you. Now get ready to watch and listen closely. I will unravel the past of this place and try to show you what I find. Countess Celine Arende. The hum of voices, laughter, and music fills your mind, and then the vision comes fragmented and hazy at first. They eventually coalesce to reveal a single face. It is a woman of stunning heavenly beauty, and her delicate features instantly tell you who she is. The family resemblance to Dayron is obvious. Okay, see you when you get back, little brownie. My dear guests, the Lady of Heaven's Edge welcomes all of you today. I hope this day is as bright for you as it is for me, because on this day my only precious, sometimes arrogant, but utterly beloved child was born. A child is usually Let me do that again. A child is usually a reflection of their parents and caretakers. Countess, will you allow the humble tutor of this young man to address the guests and the man of the hour as well? A new face appears. It is a handsome old man with a strong, dignified posture and the voice that emanates power. Can't we just have one day without sermons? It's my birthday, after all. 10 years ago, the young Dayron had an utterly angelic appearance. His table manners and expression lacked the dignity of a true angel, however. Day, I'm sure the revered Nestrin only wanted to hug you and offer you his best wishes on your birthday. Wait, what's that noise? The shrill laughter rings in your ear and reverberates in the base of your skull. In the vision, a Lilitu appears before the guests of the estate and gives them exaggerated, scornful bow.
The sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. Did you prepare a treat for me, too?
What do you want, spawn of the abyss?
I've already done everything I wanted to. Hey, you, doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? The plague is in your wine, in your food, in the air around you, in your blood. Soon you will all die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and call upon your healing powers all you want, but they're not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I'll give you a chance to see it for yourselves, and when I return, the grave realization will have already sunk its teeth into your throats. Oh, how I love watching mortals in their final, desperate hours. The demon finishes her speech with an air kiss to Darren, making him freeze in horror and disappears. Leoter shakes his head and slowly exhales, rubbing his temples. The first appearance of the disease in the Lilitu. One of the many sisters of the accursed Minago. So far, everything I've seen matches the official version of events. Surely the cleric could have done something. I can't say for certain, but I believe there was nothing he could have done. Magical diseases are already difficult enough to cure, and this plague struck very fast indeed. Now we must find out what happens next. What now? I can sense the aftershocks of a very strong outburst of emotion and memories somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of the rooms, so please check if anyone is in there and distract them if need be. West wing, you say? Okay.
I'll go ahead.
Cortisan! I can't stop thinking about the last party in this manner. All the guests died, every single one of them. Nenio, what are you talking about? Compulsive food consumption may be a symptom of several serious neurological disorders. It may also indicate that the food in question boasts exceptional palatability. Ember, how are you enjoying the party?
There's so much food here. If I let Soot eat everything she wants, she'll become twice as fat and won't be able to fly anymore.
Oh, we can't let that happen, now can we? Give me that. And I'll take that. And that. And that. I saw what's his name over here, right? Yeah, Regal. Don't think I underestimate the importance of quality rest for soldiers, but this reveille isn't rest, it's decadence. Yeah, it is.
I know the way.
Some people like a bit of decadence. Not everyone, but some people. Let's go through this door. What's up here? Okay, before I talk to you, what's in the other room? Cold Iron Masterwork Orc Double Axe. That's solid fodder. Take all that. Let's grab that. A heavy shield. Woljif. Saw a portrait of Darian's mom, so she was an Azamar too, huh? Some people get a celestial bloodline, tons of money and a title, while others get horns and the slap in the face. Yeah! Life sucks. No hiding that. Life blows. We got a... Magical bracers that I don't know anything about. Clear purpose. These bracers allow me to cast healing spells without provoking attack of opportunity. That's going straight on him. 2 books, I'll take those. I'll take all that shit. I'll take that book, and don't need any of that. Darren arches a brow at you, but he doesn't seem to be disturbed in the slightest by your entrance. He's not trying to cover up or get dressed any fatter. Commander, I assume you have an urgent matter that requires my attention. I'm absolutely confident that you won't be able to persuade Sociel to draw a portrait of you. A nude portrait, that is. That sounds like a fine idea. Our cleric will surely turn down a direct request, but if I tell him that we can sell the portrait at a charity auction... Why have I never thought of selling my nude portraits at a charity auction? It will cause a huge scandal, but it'll also be for a good cause. This will give those god-botherers something to complain about. You've given me a brilliant idea. I see that you were able to do as I asked. Prepare yourself, this vision might be rather difficult to watch. Young Darren stands motionless by the Countess's bed. His face is pale with fear, and for good reason. His mother's heavenly beauty is gone. Her smile, once beaming with vitality and happiness, looks more like a grimace of a corpse. Only her golden hair still glows. A sad reminder of the healthy young woman she was just a few hours ago. Mother, can you hear me, Mother?
Day, my boy, how did you get here?
The Countess's voice is fading.
Don't come any closer. This disease...
Mother, listen. The revered Nestrin has sealed the gates. He says that he won't let anyone leave the estate. If the plague reaches the larger settlements, nobody will be able to stop it. He claims that is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They knew that we would call upon the strongest clerics to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The Fat Baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way and said they would not let them go. Mother, we need help! Tenebris is full of clerics, wizards, and demons who know else. They might know how to stop it. They need to get there as soon as we need to get there as soon as possible.
We must obey the revered Nestrin. We are the lords of Mendev, and we must protect our people. If the plague, if it reaches Kenabris, thousands of innocent people will die.
I don't care about any innocence. Darren's voice raises to a shout. You're ill, Mother. You're dying. You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Kenabris. They won't listen to me, but you are the lady of the state. They can't refuse you.
I can't. I must. Please leave, my dearest. Don't lose hope. You can still...
A convulsion overtakes the Countess's body. Her last words are swallowed by a long, guttural groan. The Otter wearily rubs his temples, but his face is unreadable. Now I have an answer to one of my many questions. Nobody went to Kenabres in search for help because the revered Nestrin didn't let them. He valued the safety of the citizen more than the lives of his flock at the estate. What a difficult choice it must have been. All lives are equally valuable. How could he refuse to save them just because he thought some other people might suffer? The magnitude of potential disaster made him do so. Or perhaps it was a matter of his dignity. No one wants to be responsible for wiping out an entire city. Loder rubs his chin thoughtfully. I've never been in the revered Nestron's position, but I know the price of difficult decisions, especially those that you have to make quickly. I have no right to judge him, but we must continue our investigation. The next site I'd like to examine is in the Great Hall. That is where we find the remains of Nestron and the demons. I assume that he killed them in a confrontation, but we must make sure of that. Please, help me clear the area so I can study it. I gotta clear the main hall? How the fuck am I supposed to do that? Stop trying to talk me into this. You have neither heart nor conscience, Darren. Even the noble idea of charity becomes a farce when you touch it. I don't think these so-called innocents will suffer from knowing that their money and medicine come from my sinful silhouette. There's a feverish gleam in Darren's eyes, owing to the entire tipsiness of, or some overabundance of emotion. Ho there, Kalkarak! That rotter Sorciel refused to sketch me in the nude for charity, but it didn't upset me too much. The face he made while I explained the idea to him were well worth it. He looked very much like a pious matron being confronted with a talking male organ. One that was 2 foot long and being held aloft by a pair of golden angel wings. How are you enjoying my party? Are you having a good time? What about you, Darren? Are you having any fun? Of course I'm having fun, Darren says defiantly. What's wrong? Do you want me to spend my whole life in fear and mourning, blaming myself for what happened? Fine, let's change the subject. I thought the unique ambiance of Heaven's Edge and the fact we were in the very border of the world would make this celebration special. I thought the past would resurface and make itself known, Darren smirks bitterly. Well, it seems even ghosts don't wish to attend my parties anymore. What can we do to liven up this evening? You know what I think? I think it's time for a drinking contest! Ah, yes, a tried and truest method of salvaging a dull party. For salvaging anything, actually. I am ready, but who is my competition? Selah will fight for the honor of all paladins! Yes, sir, Commander! Darren, my boy, you've still got time to back out. You don't want Auntie Selah to spank you in front of everyone now, do you? What'll you do if I win? Are you going to cry and pray to Iyomide for alcohol resistance aura? Now that would be something worth seeing. Let's drink until one of us falls unconscious or begs for mercy. That was just a little warm-up, I say. Up for more? The fear of your inevitable defeat has already got the better of you, Darren. I can see it in your eyes, boy. Come on, let's have another round. Will this be the one that knocks you flat? Falling in battle against such a worthy opponent won't even bruise my ego, especially if you carry me upstairs to bed afterwards. Selah! Selah! Look, the commander herself is cheering for you. I won't let you down. Just watch. Oh, this is gonna make her leaving when I become a lich so much more heart-wrenching. Whoa, are we done here? Or are you ready for another round? Well, Taryn, I have to admit, you're not the pathetic wimp I thought you were. Well, if I'm a wimp, I'm at least a well-pickled one. Shall we continue? Drink, 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 drink. Now leave, leave. My grandfather, or maybe my great-grandmother, put this bottle in the family cellar, and it allowed the scion of an illustrious line to save face and finish in a tie. Darren looks a bit unsteady on his feet. I don't feel very well. Hey, everyone! Let's go back outside. I need to get some fresh air in my lungs. Here we are again, Commander. Lothar looks grim but focused. So let's take another glimpse into the past. Will we finally know what the fuck happened to Darren? The lit two. A ripple of laughter flows through the hall. It begins as a sweet, charming chuckle, but then turns into a rasping cackle that makes Darren huddle even deeper into his corner. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on, let me touch you. I'll give you... The booming voice of an old man dressed in Iomedaean robes shakes the walls of the hall. Get away from him, demon! Let the boy go. By the blade of the inheritor, you touch him only over my dead body. You are pathetic, old cleric. Are you the guardian of this charming little prince? Well, you guarded him in vain. The disease is already circulating in his blood, and soon he will rot before your very eyes. You won't be able to help him, and I can at least make sure his death is beautiful, clean, and sweet. The demoness turns her eyeless face to Darren and licks her lips. A hoarse laugh escaped the young man's throat. We'll see about that. Lothar turns around to you in astonishment. Droplets of sweat glisten on his temple. Something is wrong, Commander. My spells are not working as expected. It is as if some kind of supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago, blending everything together. The magical auras, the emotions, the memories. I'll try again to read it. Could it be dangerous? I cannot say for certain, but it is unlikely. The past is in the past, and no one can travel through time except for some uniquely powerful entities, like Aeons, or perhaps the eldest of the First World. Even though the past of this place is horrible, it poses no threat to us in the present. Alright then, continue. Just give me a moment to focus. I'll try to channel my vision and feelings to you as accurately as possible. Darren, my boy, what is going on? Lothar's muscular shoulders begin to shake. The vision he is channeling does not change, but you feel something enormous and chilling silently infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of this nameless being becomes almost palpable. Some alien entity is talking to him. Hurry, old cleric, stop him right now. Do you really want to see what happens when... Save me? Can you save me? The presence thickens into something more tangible. The entity is silent, but you feel your blood pulsing in your temples, and each beat brings a new image. Rather, a new notion. Help brings a feeling of relief and safety. Exchange makes the pulse stronger, more demanding. Gate and secret come immediately after. The image becomes heavier, almost visible. Secret. Keep the secret. Otherwise, death. 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 Death! The gruesome image whirls through your mind, filling it with pain and fear, and then it all starts again. Help. Exchange. Secret. Death. Nestrin stretches out a shaking hand, suddenly looking like a doddering old man instead of a mighty cleric imbued with holy power. Darren, wait. The thing you're about to let loose is even worse than these demons. Darren's body is quivering like a taut bowstring. His eyes dart from the cleric to the demoness, who is frantically casting protective spells. Demon saints. I'm so fed up with all of you. Burn! Oh shit. We got eldritch shit? Great. Lotor opens his eyes with a groan, then gets back on his feet. His legs are wobbly, his eyebrow is cut, but he seems not to notice. Sincere sorrow is written on his face, as well as a strong hint of horror. What a misfortune. No, what a disaster. Everything is far worse than I imagined. Are you alright? The strain, the emotions, they overwhelmed me and made me faint like an agitated youngster. It is nothing, really. I will not be able to cast any spells for the rest of the day, but aside from that, I am fine. Do you understand what happened 10 years ago? The Inquisitor slowly exhales through clenched teeth and says in a low voice, still massaging his temples. Yes and no. Damn it, my thoughts are astray. I will try to explain everything to you in full detail. Many living things are capable of performing the most extraordinary feats, good or bad, when a deadly threat looms over them. 10 years ago, the young Count found himself cornered in every sense of the word, and he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all my experience as an Inquisitor is completely useless in this case. It does not resemble anything I've ever heard or read about. This entity, I think I will call it the Other, possesses uncanny power. It was capable of instantly killing 3 greater demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You saw everything yourself. And what's even worse is that this entity, this Other, it is still here. Lotor takes a long pause. His gaze is drawn to the chamber where all the guests are laughing and dancing. Darren's eloquent voice rises above the music for a moment. He's asking someone to bring more wine and add more logs to the fire. To the fire. I can speak, I swear. I don't know what exactly this creature is, but I know what it did to the Count. It turned him into a living gateway. The Other is not inside the Count's body. It is not directly controlling his mind. That's why there's no obvious signs of possession, but it is looking through his eyes. It treats him like a window into our world and can instantly step through it to wreak whatever havoc it desires. Does Darren know anything about this? Yes, of course he does. Did you hear what the Other tried to convey to us? Help in exchange for a secret. Death. Death to those who know the truth. It wants to have an opportunity to use the Count as a gateway without anyone knowing. This is what made Darren deny that he remembered anything about the conclusion of the events at Haven's Edge. What might the Other want? This is the strangest thing about it all. It came to this world 10 years ago and it's still here, right? All this time and it's been watching us through the eyes of the Count. Had it, for instance, wanted to kill Her Majesty the Queen, it would have had plenty of opportunities to do so. The Count can get close to practically every influential figure in Mendev, but the Other refuses to act. Or its interest lies in some other sphere. Did the Other kill everyone then? The disease was not to blame? Not everyone, just Nestrin, his paladins, and a few remaining guests. Damn it. I know that it was the work of a mysterious, omnipotent entity, but it still stings. I was here 10 years ago and I didn't check everything personally. And those who did failed to sense that something was wrong. Could the Other be the reason why my companions keep finding severed heads among their belongings back in Kenabris? It seems very likely. I'm almost certain you're right. People tend to lose their heads when they are close to Count Arende. Anyway. I do apologize, that was inappropriate. Perhaps your gruesome findings are the heads of some cultists who tried to kidnap the Count during the Kennebreth slaughter. Or perhaps they provoke the other in some other way. We have to do something. Yes, now I understand Father Nestrin perfectly. Must make a crucial decision despite dearth of information. The Inquisitor falls silent for a while, then he looks you right in the eye. Commander, first and foremost, I must apologize to you. Second, I must ask you to keep this secret. What are you sorry for? I apologize for dragging you into this mess. You see, the other, an entity of immense power, stated very clearly that it would kill anyone who found out the truth. Anyone who knows that the Count is actually its living gateway. I suppose this secret is currently known to 3 people on Golorian. You, me, and Count Daewin. And that means... The Odor gives you a crooked smile and a shrug. Why should I keep it a secret? As soon as the Count finds out that we know his secret, the other will understand it as well. We do not know what it is, what exactly is the scope of its power, but we do know it would dispose of anyone who might reveal its existence. I've made a decision, the Odor says gravely. I will not tell anyone about the discovery we have made. Not even the Queen or my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Nerocian and sift through all the archives of the Inquisition in order to find out what exactly we are dealing with and how it can possibly be defeated. I may also make some cautious inquiries in other places, including Absalom. Still, I will not reveal the truth until I have found at least some reliable information. I'm asking you to do the same. Specifically, do not say a single word about our investigation to the Count himself. See, what are you going to do with Daerin himself? At the very least, he is guilty of letting the other enter our world. Right now, I'm a lot more concerned about the other. But when we find a way to get rid of the entity, the Count will have to stand trial. Many things about this case are still unclear, including the extent of his guilt. Did he call upon the other by himself, or did he simply answer its call? Could he refuse its offer, or would it have led to his imminent death? Every detail is important, and every testimony needs solid proof. That is the difference between righteous justice and blind vengeance. Fine, I'll keep the secret. Lorder lets out a sigh of relief. You've made the right choice. I recommend that you go back to the guests and spend the rest of the evening as you please. Anything else might raise suspicions. I must leave immediately in search of the knowledge we all need so desperately. Farewell, Commander. May the light of Iyomade guide your path, and Litor Hawkblade will try to keep your path to triumphant clear of any unwanted guests.
Follow my lead.
So an eldritch being that beheads anybody? And oh jeez. I don't know if my opinion matters to you at all, but you were the very best guest I could ever wish for.
As it should be.
I don't think I need to talk to any of these people because they all just... That was a hell of a... Okay. So... There's an eldritch being using him as a gateway, and if it finds out that you know that he is a gateway, it will kill you. Wait, hold on. No. Save game. Let's see if my army can handle the... Oh, Jesus Christ, so many incubi. No. If it can just do that, no. Because he's just gonna two-shot with spells all of my fucking archers. Fuck that. Are you serious? Recruit 50. Okay, you guys head up to the camp. So can't take that on. That's a level 2 demon army. That's a level 3. Let's try taking out this level 2 demon army. Gargoyles and ghouls. Take out the ghouls, definitely. Ah. Just slowly whittle down the gargoyles, right? That's the best thing to do, just slowly whittle down the gargoyles. Why are you like that? Why do you constantly move? You don't need to move. Three of them are alive. Come on. Come on. There you go. One cleric died, and we immediately brought him back. Good job. Good job. Good job. What's in this demon army? Gargoyles and 2 zombies? Or 2 ghouls? I can take that. I know I can take that. Fuck. Okay, all the ghouls are dead. Good, 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 good. Now it's just the gargoyles, which is literally just... this. Screw you. Give me my cleric's turn. Damn you. Smite. And then lay on hands self. Wipe out as much of it as you can. Oh, come on. What? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah! We win. We gain back the 11 clerics that got injured. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Soldiers come across a group of riders on fatigued horses. They were desperately fending off a demon attack after what had clearly been a long pursuit. The Crusaders slew the fiends and questioned the travelers. The riders turned out to be escaped prisoners from the demon's mines outside Dresden. They had killed their cultist guards and stolen the horses. According to them, their guards knew nothing of the commander's horses, so hopefully his offensive will catch Dresden unawares. Get an energy point. Whatever that means. Oh, the Crusaders' army got moved forward. Okay. Mounted scouts. Let me see here. Okay, save on stream 1. Go for this demon army. Oh boy. Okay. Attack the Locust Swarm. I don't like the Locust Swarm. Ow! Oh, come on. Stop being sickened. Ow, my clerics are getting ass kicked. Damn you. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So we will use Lay on Hands Self. Damn it, only one? There we go. Let's see. Got back all the clerics. Oh, damn it. Okay. Took a bit of losses on the guards, but most of the clerics got to. Jescari's slaves fought fearlessly and relentlessly, like insects swarming around a flame without any awareness of what they were doing. When the last of the demons had fallen in battle, the Crusaders could finally take in what exactly they had been fighting for. For many years, these old salt mines had provided the local alchemists with their most valuable ingredients, and now they would do so again. Yeah! Ooh. Gotta level up. Choose ability. I can either bless all units in the army, gain +1 bonus to attack for 3 rounds. Shield of Faith. Bonus to AC for 3 rounds. Or Bane. All enemy units. I would like Master of Maneuvers, but fuck me, I guess. I'll take Bless. Buff myself. Save. Let's rest. Leper's Smile. What a fitting name. I find the place and the Vescivores infesting it equally repulsive. What they do to the victims, it is so hideous, so grotesque. I cannot stand to watch it. Oh, bullshit. You watch it in happiness, you sociopath. Those bugs are scary, but they're living creatures too. The canyon was their home. Aw, Ember. You know, we didn't want to kill them. We had no choice. I know if I go there, I think I start the next part. So let's see how far I can get. I don't want to risk that. Oh, no movement points left. Okay, never mind. Wait. They didn't gain their movement points back? Weird. It's probably not a full day has gone on from them. I could take that on, but I want to let's travel back to the camp. Because I might be able to get rid of this. Someone on the road. Get ready. What the fuck is going on? You wake up in the middle of the night to screams and the sounds of battle. A moment later, Eneva bolts into the tent. Enevia. Commander, are you alright? Praise Desna, we're in trouble. The camp is under attack. Lan, bow in hand, is right behind her. The fools. This is no war camp, it's a garden party. I warned them to watch the sky. What's going on? Report your status. It's a complete mess. The camp is on fire. Winged beasts are attacking from the sky, trying to snatch our people away. We need to mount a defense, and quickly. Who attacked us? I don't know. I can't see anything in the dark. All I can say is they're attacking from the sky, not charging at us from the ground. I got a closer look at them. I don't think they're demons, more like flying statues. At least their skin is like stone. Regular weapons are all but useless. Gargoyles! Even if this vague description is clear enough, the camp is under attack by gargoyles. I see. To arms! Son of a bitch. So I can't let main character go down, because then main character is dead and I lose. Can't heal. No, recruit! It hurts so bad!
I'll go ahead. Our victory is certain.
Oh. How about no?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Hey, welcome back, Little Brownie. My camp is under attack by gargoyles. That was a miss. Why would you walk past a gargoyle? You killed yourself, you dumbass.
You won't survive me.
Oh, come on. Why did you miss twice, Lan? I don't want to throw a fireball. There we go. That's another gargoyle down. Lan, take out that gargoyle.
This.
Good job. And then I will magic missile this one because it's low. Oh god, there's another gargoyle. Okay. Go after that one. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Land.
Make every strike count.
And they're dead. Recruits are down. I'll take your potions, though. No offense. Dead Crusaders. Masterwork longbow. Nia is panicking. She's running up and down, looking around frantically. She casts about and notices you, then dashes right towards you. Commander! Commander! What's going on? Save me! Why do you have a vial of alchemist fire on your belt? What? Where? Nira looks at the vial on her belt as if she's seeing it for the first time. Ah! Gargoyles! Ripping the vial from her belt, Nira throws it at the approaching monsters. And you miss and hit supplies.
Yet another obstacle.
Yeah, I don't trust you. Granted, I'm about to throw a fireball, so I'm barely one to talk.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
What? Why? Lan, why'd you only get one attack there? Fiendish Gargoyle Hunter!
Survive me.
Okay. Dodge, land. Good. Point blank snowball.
Let's try this way.
Endure this.
Okay. Okay. Enjoy your Old Republic. While people of mine are getting butchered in the streets. Camellia! Or Camella. Camilla is hiding behind the cart, keeping to the shadows. She watches the chaos around her, squeamish apprehension. The butchered corpses of a crusader lies at her feet. Commander, is that you? Finally. Get your forces under control or they'll be massacred like sheep at a slaughterhouse. Camilla, are you alright? I am, but our army... It's an even sadder spectacle than usual. What happened to this soldier? Same thing that happened to the rest of the troops if you don't hurry. Let's move, Camilla. We need to retake the camp. Let's go. If these monsters thought we'd be easy pickings, they're in for a disappointment.
I know the way.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
She gets to go first. Just pass turn. Why?
Make every strike count.
Fuck you. Just running straight at me. Go to hell. Throw that snowball. Yeah.
I'll cut you wide open.
Move forward. And then
You
shoot
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Ow. That didn't do that much. Another scorching flame. Scorching ray. Yeah. This is how we do it. Scroll of inflict light wounds. Nice job! Scylla stomps her armored boot on a gargoyle's wings, and with all her might pierces the monster with her sword. Turning around, she yells to the soldier. Inquisitor. My favorite class stories are Inquisitor, Trooper is actually pretty good. The melee Sith is also pretty good. Bounty Hunter is pretty good. The Jedi are kind of okay-ish. Like, they're next on the list. And then Smuggler, Imperial Agent, they're kind of bottom tier for me. But that's just my personal take. Apparently a lot of people really like the Smuggler and the Imperial Agent storylines. Hold your positions. Steel yourselves. Are you crusaders or cowards? The commander is here. We can fight. Let's stand up to these beasts. For the commander, for the queen, for Mendev! Let's go, Scylla. We'll teach these monsters a lesson. Yes, Commander. They'll be sorry they ever came here.
Did we step on their toes as well?
Some people are just
You
out of
won't
sight.
survive me.
Fireball right there. I hit an ally. Whoops. Sorry.
The spirits
I
demand
shouldn't
your
have
blood.
hit him. The voice acting is pretty good, yeah. But I don't know. I don't really care for the Smuggler that much. And a lot of the companions I don't care about for the Smuggler. And a lot of the companions are kind of one of the big parts of playing any of the class storylines, is all of them and finding them and playing them and whatnot.
Into the fray!
Those two are...
Endure this!
Oh, jeez.
This will hurt.
I should play the Old Republic again at some point. Like on stream. I still need to continue playing the Lesser Phylactery of Positive Channeling. Do you have a helmet? No, you don't. Take that for now. Because I know you have the ability to positively channel. Oh, my voice act. It's not that good.
Follow my lead.
Everyone always says it's good, but I don't feel it is. Thank you so much. Breathing heavily, Erebeth leans on her sword. Blood is trickling down her battered armor. Clenching her teeth, she looks hatefully at the monster before her. It bares its fang in a mocking grin. I won't give up. In the name of Ayomide, I won't give up. Erebeth, we're here. Hold on, we're coming. Oh, no, you won't! Surging forward, the demon knocks Erebeth off her feet with a sharp blow to her face. Then he leans over her limp body and sniffs. Young, healthy, strong. This one will be tasty. What a fine ghoul it will make. The monster's fiery eyes consider the people surrounding him and finally fall upon you. For a moment, you feel a strange connection to the demon, as if there's no one here but the two of you. Befoulment, almost fear, crosses the demon's face, but then his grin grows even wider.
Oh, there! There's the one she was talking about. So you're supposed to be my equal? You're just the same as your toys. Weak, fragile, tasty.
Let her go or I'll rip your wings off.
Are you threatening me? You, mortal? I am the stuff of your nightmares. Roll on the ground and shudder. Come on, I said shudder! Shudder!
Who are you?
Who am I? I am Nulkaneth, the favored child of Cabriri. My name will be your undoing. Your life's end draws near. And I'm not even going to ask your names, even you!
He points at you with his clawed finger. His voice rises to a shriek as if he's not threatening you, but rather encouraging himself.
You are food! Food! Food and toys!
Toys? What toys?
You're playing with your toy soldiers, making your little troops march here and there and sing their songs, but that's boring. My ghouls are much better. Come, see what your soldiers will become once I've had my fun.
Who is she? Who told you about me?
Ah, you don't know. You know nothing. That's why you're so brave. Because you're so stupid. Stupid! Got your powers by accident. Can't understand anything. And now you're trying to act all brave for me. Perhaps you'll be unlucky enough to meet her, but I'll destroy you before that happens. But maybe I'll give her your skull.
What do you mean I'm your equal? Why do you think we're equal?
Not equal! Not equal! I earned my power! The Great Ones gave it to me! Yours is just an accident! I will suck it out of you along with your life! It will be so tasty! But later! First I will take your toys!
He runs his paw over Erebeth's hair. Oh, I'm going to kill you! The Sith Marauder definitely has the best companions. Vet Jaisa. Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. Though I really like the Jedi companion you get as the Sith Inquisitor. Especially if you play as the light side Sith like I do, because then she finds the balance, between light and dark. You came here for your death.
I don't think so! A fortress on the mountain, where mortals once prayed to the little gods. The lost chapel. It's my new nest now. Come see what happens to your soldiers when I play with them. Maybe you'll become one of my toys too.
I'm gonna rip his throat out.
Commander, convene an urgent council.
And Eva shoots an arrow at the monster as it flies away, and they both vanish into the black of night. She looks at you, terror and resolute warning in her eyes. Before you can answer, she runs off to the camp headquarters. Well, I know the halfling is Shara.
As it should be.
She is pretty good. Are you playing Dark Side Sith, or are you doing like the weird like me and playing like whatever, like what you actually would choose in situations? Or are you going for a specific type? pale Nevia paces up and down in front of the map. Her face is pinched, her fists clenched, and her voice is unusually sharp. What's this fortress that Scum was talking about? Where is it? Nura taps her fingers on the map. Here, the Lost Chapel. Our scouts reported there was trouble brewing there, but this... Who did the monsters carry off? Irabeth and 24 soldiers, both recruits and veterans. Half our squad was taken too. We're all that's left. One of your companions, a tiefling Woljif, I think? I saw him running from the camp. There were no monsters chasing him. I don't want to badmouth anyone, but I think he disappeared of his own free will. I am very sorry. Also, they also took that female knight from the small order who joined after the crusade began. She always steered clear of me. Don't know why. They took the queen. Fuck! What monster? Dark side, but you made exceptions of the... Then how are you dark side? See, the thing is, I play kind of like that too. If the person is a... Well, I don't count failure as death-worthy because people can always have bad days. And if you just kill everyone who... If they fail once, then you're not going to have anyone working. And people who are good, you're going to lose them all because of some, you know, just bad happenstance. But if the person is a dick, usually I will torture and kill them. Or if the person betrays me, I will torture and kill them. And I generally end up on the light side because I'm like, if you're a dick to me, I'll be a dick to you right back. If you're nice to me, I can be your best friend. I don't mind. What monster took Irabeth? I'm not sure, but judging by your description, it sounds like a Nabasu. They're demons, sort of like bats. They can suck the life out of people and turn them into ghouls. Our scouts reported that ghouls were wandering around the chapel. Now we know where they came from. Oh yeah, big fuck-ups depending on the context. Big fuck-ups, yeah, I can be like, okay, no, that is... No, fuck you. Like, I'm sorry, but that's too big. One more thing. Their name he gave, Cabriri. That's a demon lord. The patron of ghouls. They say he was the first mortal to eat human flesh. After his atrocity, he died in agony and was reborn in the abyss, becoming the first ghoul. We can hope it only means that Cabriri was the patron of the demon who came to us, but it might mean that another demon lord has joined the Demon Alliance and is sending his troops there. Horgus, where were you? I didn't see you on the battlefield. Don't tell me you suspect me of worshipping demons. I'm one of you. I'll swear to any kind of deity or symbol, or all of them in a stack. Some people, you do everything for them and they still purely you. Shut your trap. No one accused you of anything. You've been asked a question, so answer it. Anivia's voice is soft, but the expression on her face makes the blood drain from Horgus's face. He sighs heavily. No one saw me, neither friend nor foe. I drank an invisibility potion and hid under a cart. What was I supposed to do? I'm not a fighter or a wizard. If I'd stayed in plain sight, I'd be on the missing list right now. Okay, yeah, that tracks. Okay, I see how this is. We'll depart immediately for the chapel and save whoever we can. The demons won't feast for long. This peace is too tough for them. Let's not keep our friends waiting, or our enemies. Uphill again, though through the mud, no road. Well, I do hope these demons will be entertaining enough to make up for the inconvenience. Oh yeah, no, I take that stance too. It's like, I don't care how high up on the rank you are. If you're a dick, I will make you suffer for it. But if you're cordial, if you tried your hardest, if in context something just backfired and it was out of your control, we're fine. If you're lazy and betrayful and a dick, fuck you. I am ripping your soul out and eating it. Is everyone ready? Commander, we don't have much time. While we stand around here, our friends are being eaten alive. I'll run ahead now and scout out the area. Don't sit around here. Come after me quickly. We'll meet at the foot of the mountain. Hold on. Can I rest? I can't rest. Fuck! Once this come back, what are we supposed to do? Isn't that something? The old soldier scratches his chin nervously. So they come from the sky, the monsters. They grab you up and take you back into the sky. What do we do now? How can we fight something like that? Show me what you have. Okay. Sells. Bulk selling. I don't need any of that. Okay. Flying scales. No, yeah, some of them just don't seem to understand that, you know. Now, listen. This isn't what we're doing. You need to stop, or I will kill you. And they're like, murmur. And you're like, just no. For the love of God, stop. Okay. Just give me that money. Fuck. Okay. Save. Actually collect it all, and I can just... Since he's right here, I can just make sure to sell all that anyways. Okay. Well, it's only us right now. We gotta rescue our companions. Jesus Christ. The Lost Chapel. Okay, I know there's a thing here. I need to collect 3 items before finishing this because there's a way to unlock to get the succubus companion early. And I want to do that. So it is imperative I do whatever is needed to do that. Nivea stares through her spyglass at a low fortification on the hill. Even at the distance, you can hear blood-curdling screams coming from within. Yeah, we're dealing with ghouls. This is gonna get grisly. There, that's where they took them. Looks like the monsters are having a feast, Nivea shudders. We've got some survivors. They escaped somehow, but they'll never make it away from those gargoyles. That reminds me, look who I met here. She was just standing there blinking, as if she knew someone would come for her. What? Ah, yes. I must be admitted that gargoyle-born flights is ineffective and uncomfortable. By the way, did you know that gargoyles can be tickled by scratching their heels? Nino plucks a thorny burr from her hair. Damn big word. feel the peace and tranquility. I like doing. See, I just kind of tend toward light side. I don't like force myself to be light side. It's just by the actions that I choose by going, okay, this is what I would choose in this situation. Tends to be light side because I'm more of a, okay, I'm not just going to be a dick to you right out the gate for no reason. But if you start being like I mind control people, I still do the force the mind trick on people. I do all that stuff, and I do a lot of dark side stuff. But majority of what I do is light side because a majority of people are just not trying to be dicks. There are huge dicks you have to contend with, but majority of them aren't trying to be dicks, and they're actually low-level workers just trying to survive, and I can feel that. I work that. I live that right now. Oh, wait here. Send me the ones you can save from those monsters. I'll care for the wounded, get them to safety. How are you holding up? All right. Better than the people in there. Give it. Extra healing wads. The party needs healing too. I could share some wads. I took care of the wounded, but then we might not have enough to heal all our soldiers. Are you sure you want to spend this magic on our party? No, keep them. Many will need healing today. I hope we manage to save at least some. Is that winged demon in there? Well, I didn't see him flying away. I sincerely hope that wretch isn't thinking of leaving, especially when he personally invited us to this occasion. It would be the height of rudeness for a host. What do you see on the hill? Just what Nira said. Gargoyles, ghouls, fresh ones. Hasn't been long since they turned, and they didn't die pretty. Looks like the demons stormed the chapel at some point, so we don't have to worry about getting inside. There's a huge hole in the wall where the gate used to be. At least that's one piece of good news. We're going to the chapel now. Save everyone you can. Please. Anivia will not say her wife's name, but her eyes make a silent plea. No, I am rescuing her. Won't you be at risk here? Don't worry about me. I've been learning how to hide from monsters since I was 5 years old. If I don't want to be seen, I won't be. Ihomade watch over you. Desna go with you. Okay.
I'll go ahead.
So I know we go up.
We will be victorious.
Fuck! Hi.
You are today's sacrifice!
Make every strike count.
Not all of them ask for it. Not all of them are that much of an asshole. There are assholes, I will admit that, but not all of them.
I know the way.
Is that you, little girl? The old soldier coughs and then shudders, but makes no effort to rise from the blood-soaked ground. A sharpened wooden stake protrudes from his stomach. Say something kind to me. For one last. And here's our blessed little beggar. I was just beginning to think I'd never set eyes on that grubby little face again. But it seems fate truly does watch over the mad. I'm really starting to dislike you, Camellia. I don't know what fate is, but my grandma watches over me. And my crow. Yes, of course, fate, grandmother, and crow. No, you won't die. Look! Healing radiance glows from her fingertips. I still have spells. You don't have to die here. Moving with effort, the soldier pushes her hand away. No, I'm finished. They bit me. The pestilence is in the wound. I can feel it. Soon I'll be like them. Run away before it's too late. I think the old fellow is right. You or I could heal an ordinary wound, but we won't stand little chance against a ghoul bite. Come along, Ember. The longer we stand out in the open like this, the more likely we are to end back up in the gargoyle's clutches. Darren looks disheveled and slightly disoriented, and his shoulders tremble with excess tension. No, please, don't give up. I'll carry you. You can't die. Your granddaughter is waiting for you at home. The crow on Ember's shoulder croaked sadly, as if confirming her words. Granddaughter? Yes. You remind me of her. Boisterous little thing. But she can't lift me. No, I can't be helped. Death comes for us all, little girl. I have made my peace with it, and you should too.
Access, yes.
She looks around and sees you. Look, it's the commander. He can definitely help you. Ember swiftly pulls the stake from the soldier's body and heals the wound with a spell. Are you alive, warrior? Can you walk? Get to the foot of the hill. Anivia will heal you. I told you, you don't have to die. Not here, not today. And what should I do? I can help you fight these monsters, but perhaps I'd be more help down there with Anivia. I have the same question. You know, I must have heard at least 1,000 stories about the horrors of the war with demons and the nightmares of the world wound. I was raised on them and surrounded by them. I even lived through some of them myself, but none of it prepared me for what happened in here. I can't imagine how much wine it's going to take to banish from my memory the moment I found myself alone and surrounded by monsters. And that's why I very much want to go with you and see these monsters quake in fear. It's only fair. Come with me, both of you. Sure. You head back. I'll take both healers with me. Okay.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
I won't let you hurt my friends. Hey! It should work. Is it flawed? Go for their hearts!
Shit. Bless everyone.
You've crossed the wrong monk.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus, land with that critical hit. My God. Do Scorching Ray. Okay. Loot that guy. Take.
Follow my lead.
Break against our resolve.
No, we're saving him. We are saving his ass. Get in there and throw a snowball at that gargoyle. I don't even know if that's a he or a she.
Won't survive me.
That crusader is surviving. Cure moderate wounds on... Oh no, you're... Right. Charge in there. Okay, Ember, do that. It died, but it didn't ricochet?
Endure this!
Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit! How could you miss all 3 arrows, Lan? No!
The light. Take you.
Damn it! I tried to save that Crusader. Had a cold iron longsword too. Damn it!
As it should be.
Yet another obstacle.
Half fiend gargoyle hunter. Ow. Hi. Could you please go away? Couldn't. Ow. 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 No! What the fuck? Fuck.
No glory without risk.
Part of the plan.
Okay, he's down. Shit.
Make every strike count.
I'll cut you wide open.
Okay.
Into the fray. Ah!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'm just gonna stay on the ground for a moment.
The spirits demand your blood.
You missed. How could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you.
Surrender or else.
There we go. Okay, do a...
It's not ending just yet.
Okay, real quick. Phylactery or positive channeling. Good, good, good. So you have that, so you will heal more with the channel. Okay, good. Okay, so that was not a waste. Okay, good, 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 good. That hurt.
Enemy approaching.
You are today's sacrifice.
Oh god, ghouls.
You won't survive me.
Oh, okay. Oh, trip it! The fuck? It was like, okay, they're going down in 1 hit. 3 swiped? That ghoul got 3 attacks? What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? Ember, Close enough for that. Okay,
Too late for apologies.
I will move up as well, and I will... I'm not close
Calculated
enough.
risk.
Okay, that goes down. Just swarm this one.
Go for their hearts.
Endure this!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay. Phew. Yakir salutes you with his mace covered in blood. This time those winged beasts won't defeat us. We escaped and we're ready to chop them to bits. Ready, are we? Speak for yourself. Gods, why do I ever go on this Why did I ever go on this crusade? I could have stayed home, picked mushrooms, milked my goat. I would say... I'd say go mostly, generally light side. Like I can't... I don't want to say just go light side because, like, then there might be some characters where I would be like, why the fuck why were you nice to this person? You could have fucking just wiped their memory and done this one thing. But that's a dark side option. So... but generally go light side, but with dark side tendencies. Like, if the person crosses a line, you return in kind. Does that make sense? Does Regiel still live? Yes, he's here somewhere. We managed to help a few of your recruits escape, and he's already made a decent fighting squad out of them. How did you escape? They didn't even get a chance to take us prisoner. It is too dangerous to fight a gargoyle while it's carrying you in midair. But once it starts to land, it becomes vulnerable. We escaped their claws over the slope and took the weapons from the fallen. Lo and behold, Regiel Drengir's fighters are back and ready to serve. Are there any prisoners left? Yes, there are many. We retreated to regroup, hoping for reinforcements, and you proved us right. Retreat to the foot of the hill, find Anevia, and wait for my return. Affirmative! Okay, where am I on the map? I know it's like right around here. I need to go down. Let me save. Save. Because it hasn't even auto-saved yet. So. Here. Get down here, quickly. I won't hold them long. Take the wounded away, I'll hold them. No! Damn it. Ciociel leans over the body of a woman clad in a Hell Knight's black armor. Although she is obviously dead, he whispers a prayer and casts a healing spell, to no avail. His face twists in pain, and he shakes his head, refusing to believe what is happening. Wake up. Please wake up. Did you know her? No. Not her. We were brought here together. I admit, even I was caught off guard when the gargoyles grabbed me and dragged me off. The recruits must have been terrified. She did well, though. As soon as the monsters were about to land, she twisted out of their claws and helped us all escape. Ciociel takes a heavy metal shield from the dead woman's hand and considers the intricate decoration. This shield. I prayed my eyes deceived me into darkness, but now there's no doubt. Items received. Immaculate Petal. Kalkarok, this is my brother's shield. It was kept as a relic in our church for centuries. He used to gaze upon it as children, imagining the adventures of its previous owners. When Trevor went to the crusade, he took the shield with him. Biting his lip, he looks at the dead woman's blood-spattered face. Who are you? Where did you get it from? In the name of Shellen, why didn't we get to talk while we were still alive? Maybe her squad mates or commander will be able to tell us something. Yes. Yes, they must know something. When we're finished with this cursed chapel, please ask the Hell Knight commander about this woman. It's unlikely he'll talk freely with me, but for now, whoever you were, thank you. He gently closes the eyes of the dead woman and takes hold of the shield by its leather straps. To arms! Retreat to the foot of the hill. Very well. I'm afraid that many will need healing. Yeah. Send a cleric down there to make sure they get healing. That's exactly what needs to happen. Masterwork flail. I'll take that. Ghouls have armor. I do not like that. Take that. Take that. Take that. I heard a kitty. Uh-oh. Help! Somebody help! A wounded warrior lying among the mutilated, lifeless bodies cries out for help. It's hard for her to shout. Her cheek is torn and her teeth are showing through the wound. After noticing you, she doesn't stop screaming, but nods her head subtly at the bodies next to her. It's an ambush. It's an ambush. Prepare to attack the ghouls. Okay,
I'm all ears.
Move there. You
Ready for
move
anything.
There. You
Soot is restless.
Rules
I wonder
are
why.
made to be broken.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
move there.
Thank you for inviting me on this journey.
This
You
war
Risking
was
life
there.
and limb, facing
And-
countless dangers. Perhaps I shouldn't thank you.
Fight.
There we go. Sneak attack, bitch! Damage undead. Bone shaker. No. No, not damage. Fuck! Press the wrong button.
Make every strike count.
Yeah! Go, Camilla.
The light, thank you.
Ah, no. No. No, we do not like that. That probably did that. No, it didn't heal her. Why didn't that heal her? Okay, land.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
There we go. Whew. You rescued that woman. Thank you, Lan. You actually did something for once. And by that, I mean you were the MVP like you normally are. I see ghouls. I'm going to save.
Let's have some fun.
Move up a bit, Ember, and then can you scream at that ghoul? Ah, it succeeded. Damn it. Charge! Ba-ba-ba-ba. Move forward, land, and shoot. Big
You
one.
won't survive me.
I will open up this and shoot acid at that ghoul.
Out of my sight!
You stop it! Charge. Charge. Any of those? No.
Into the fray!
Damn it, they're standing up on a platform. Of course they are. Ow. No! You bastards! Damn it. Evaded the burning arc. Okay, that one's dead. Okay, good.
I'll cut you wide open.
Why did you miss? I have such bad luck.
Endure this.
It's like, Jesus Christ, can you just hit for once in your life?
This should do it. I will see to your demise.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I'll hit you.
Come
The
on!
spirits demand your
Kill
blood.
it!
Make every strike count.
There we go. Jeez. That took too long. Stop whining. Raise your weapons, ready your defenses. You wounded, hold up your torches. Did the Queen send us soldiers? Looks more like a sewing circle. Commander! As he sees you, Regiel throws his fist in the air. Despite some claw wounds, he's chipper and full of fighting spirit. Ready to report on the situation. We organized an escape. There are no fewer than 36 gargoyles and ghouls in the fortress. We lacked sufficient forces for a confrontation, so we withdrew. Gargoyles and ghouls? Why do you think they stick together? Could it be because their names sound similar? Maybe if a ghoul bites a gargoyle, it turns into a gargoyle? Why don't you ask them yourself? Better to torment our enemies with your gibberish than us. Fuck off, Camellia. Look, a Hell Knight stooping to helping his allies. I never thought I'd be glad to see your face, Regiel. I always preserve the lives of allied forces. If you thought in terms of efficiency in achieving your goals, as every fighter should in this war against demons, you would be far less surprised at my actions. What's going on in the chapel? It's a slaughterhouse. Even I almost threw up. The demons, you see, just killing and eating his victims isn't enough for him. He's inventive. Regiel exhales the last word with disgust. This can promise nothing good. Send your fighters to the foot of the hill. The survivors are gathering there. Considering it done. Am I to retreat with them or come with you? Retreat with your people. Affirmative. No items. Okay. Where? Okay. People being dropped. Oh god. Okay. I don't remember where exactly it is, but there is a
Is that a
part.
trap? It might be a trap.
Try to free him.
The mongrel did it.
Yeah, we freed the soldier. Masterwork flail. Take that. Let's drop a save.
I'm sure they mean us no harm, right?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
No, they probably mean us harm, Ember. Oh, Jesus.
You are today's sacrifice.
Why do they focus fire me? They bypass everyone around me and focus fire me. That's bullshit.
Precision and grace.
Let's try this way.
That gargoyle has concealment?
You won't survive.
Bullshit.
Go for their hearts.
Oh, come on. Are you fucking kidding me?
This will hurt.
Endure this.
Jeez. That was annoying.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Okay, use a channel. Positive. I know I could just use some potions, but nah. Okay, before we go any higher. I know there's a way. There's a part here where I can. There. You can see it right there. There's an athletics. And I know somehow unless they patched it. Might have passed it, so I can't skip down there.
That is not far.
Yeah, they probably did. Let's do this the normal way then. Do not leave her. I used to pray to that fool too, but what's the point? Things got so much better after I renounced her. Remember how many years we've been friends? Should we really let religion come between us? This army is more fun than the Crusaders. Come on, friend Renouncer, come to us. All our friends are already here. Renounce her, or we'll devour you! I will not fear evil, for you are with me, Ayomide. And they all just immediately die. Wow, those are some weak-ass fucking
No reason
ghouls.
to pause.
I think
I'll go
there's-
ahead.
Save the last one for me.
Ghouls over here. Okay. Fireball. Boop. Well, I hit the succubus with a fireball. Move over a bit. Ember. And now he's awake. Kill the cultist. We're supposed to kill the cultist, not cast prayer. Ah! Level drain.
Make every strike count.
I hate level drain. Scorching Ray, that succubus. And succubus is dead.
You won't stop us. I'll cut you wide
Camellia
open.
got level drained.
Tashani Savitur.
Ah! Yeah! Slay living critical hit? You bitch!
You've crossed the wrong mountain. Can't hide from me.
Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm actually going to end stream here. It's been been going about 2 hours 40 minutes. Not bad, not bad. I'll probably continue this tomorrow, maybe. Definitely at a spot I want to remember, and I want to finish. And I love this game. Straight back up, save. Anyways, let's see who I can raid.
No, fuck.
Whoa, wait a minute, what? I had a bunch of skipped frames. I'll have to check the VOD on that. I shouldn't be having a problem with fucking this game. Okay, who's active right now? Who is the active? Why did my Twitch suddenly switch to light mode? That's horrible. Why would you do this to me? Cat? No. Ooh, someone's playing the Crooked Man. Let's go. Anyways, I need dinner, so I will be ending stream now. But I will pick this up probably tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for showing up, little brownie. Always nice to talk with you. Have a nice night.